All right, so this is part two to the other video because it was getting too long. And so we talked about, um, so we're supposed to be making a video about this situation. So it's make a video about this, um, a separate platform for immigrants, okay, is being kept secret from the American people. So they know all about what's happening to Americans, and we don't know everything that's happening with them, just what we're being told. But they're living, it's like they're living, they know what's happening to us, but we don't know what's really happening to them. They're being, we're being fed propaganda, but their channels, their platforms are really telling them what's happening in America. Okay, like they know exactly what's happening in this country, but we are being fed propaganda. Um, but it's whatever. It says you deserve better, as you know, as the people, you deserve better, and you deserve better from your family and friends, and from a future person. You deserve better too. So when they come along, they need to treat you like you deserve better. And it says, check your bank account. Okay. Something's not, someone or something's not divinely led. Something about a pilot and Washington. And then something about a good neighbor, you or someone else, or someone pretending to be a good neighbor to you, but it's someone in your community. Something about the number 4, clinic, a religious person, and right under it is the word pastor. Okay, but a religious person that is deceased. Okay, for I'm gonna for more than a decade. Okay, more than a decade. This person, if they're deceased, they're accepting the reason why it happened. Maybe it was a crash or an illness. Okay, because we have pilot and then we have clinic. So, but they're starting to accept it. But we also have maybe their congregation is starting to accept. They're starting to accept the reason why this person is gone. Okay, they may have heard the certain things that they were doing, but right next to pastor, the word not a side piece, meaning that whoever this resonates with, you were most likely not a side piece to this person. Okay, they may have had 4 partners or whatever they had going on there. It says somebody is not a side piece. So if, let's say, you are the spouse of this pastor that passed away 10 years ago, a decade ago, more than a decade. Okay, if you are the spouse or friend or family member of this person, especially if you was a spouse, it's kind of like somebody is telling the spouse that they were not one of the side pieces, or they find out somehow, but somebody was not a side piece to this pastor. Okay, all right. Say, don't give up though, because you have gang stalking. Says, okay, we had a pastor, and you were not a side piece to this pastor. Says, don't give up. You're gonna be gang stalked. There's gang stalking going on. Going on right before the gang stalking word. It says, don't give up, even though you are aware of gang stalking. Okay. And some of you didn't give up before you were aware of gang stalking. Some of you were just going on with life and going on your path, and then you realized you were being gang stalked. But you weren't giving up anyway. So even if the gang stalking, you noticed it, it was already there before you were aware of it. So you was already pushing through it before your eyes were open to the fact that you were already in it. So you never gave up anyway. So if they try to take credit on why you are pushing forward, I just got a new perspective for you. They are not the reason you've been pushing forward, because don't give up comes up before the word gang stalking. It means that they were already gang stalking you before you were aware of it. Before you were aware of the words on what it was called, you were already pushing through it. Already pushing through it. So now you're aware of what it is and your eyes are open to, whoa, what is this going on around me? Why is this looking weird suddenly? Because your eyes are now open to what they've been doing. They've been doing it. So you were already doing it you're already pushing through it, not giving up, because you had a goal, you had a mission. You were born to be a leader and to take charge. You were born to follow your calling. And while you were following your calling, these people were doing their thing all around you. And you were just fighting through it, battling all of them, pulling from here, all your weapons from the spiritual realm on how to fight them. And then they're like, we need to wake you up and let you know we're messing with you. Before it was just let you be blind and they're just messing with you. Then they realize it's not fun unless you see. At first it was just fun, just messing with you. And you were just thinking, why is this going on? You're just thinking you have bad luck. And then they're like, it's not no fun. We need them to be awake so they know we're doing this, because it got boring for them to let you be asleep while they're messing with you. So they wake you up. Now you're awake. You're like, whoa, what is this? This looks abnormal. This looks weird. And then they start doing it more. The things they were doing it at first, but it wasn't noticeable. And then when they started, you're like, what is this? Before they really truly woke you up to the F shit they were doing, okay? You was like, that looks fun. That looks weird. But didn't think nothing of it. Then as months go by, they start to do more weird stuff. Your eyes start to be open to the fact that weird things are happening behind that corner, that street. Somebody, it's like little things you start to notice there. Like, wait a minute, what is this? Then they let you just have it. They just throw it at you every corner, every intersection, everywhere in your community. People are outside your door, everybody in your neighborhood doing their weird stuff. And you're like, damn, this is crazy. This is when you realize, because you're aware of it, it's now a distraction to you, because now you are aware that there's a third party actually effing you up, effing with your shit. You're now aware. First, you just thought it was just bad luck. Then, when you find out more than 5,000 people are saying the same thing and seeing the same thing you're seeing from their own community, you're like, oh, it's a thing out here. They really doing this. So, but then you have to now look at a new perspective. You've been fighting these demons just using different armor. But now that you awaken to the demons that you've been fighting, you now know it's not just you. It's not you hurting yourself. It's not you sabotaging yourself. It's a system put together. It's a cult or system put in place. The whole time you were blaming yourself, thinking you were just bad luck, not realizing that gang stalking was the thing that was sabotaging you the whole time. That whatever it was that was happening to you in these religious places was actually people put in place that sign on to cults, and they go to these religious places and they group up. They groupie up. You wonder why you always felt different, isolated, just different. Yeah. But this gang stalking, you've been conquering it before you were awakened to what they were doing. They were already doing it. So give yourself a pat on the back, because you was already conquering them before they got bored and wanted you to be awakened to the fact that it was them doing it and not you doing it to yourself. because they was ready to take credit. It was time for them to go ahead. They wanted to now let you know. Once they had everything in place, they're like, okay, we're controlling everything, their thoughts, their whereabouts, their routine, their family, their friends. We've done everything we can. Now let's go full force. And that's when they decide it's time to start waking you up to the F shit they're doing. Okay, so you woke up. But you've been conquering them before you woke up. They just got bored and just wanted you to know. That's it. So then you got people pretending to like you before you awake into it and after. So you had a lot of people pretending to be your friend, but you always knew something was off with these people. You just knew something was like weird. Okay. Pretending to like you, but not at this time. So some of these people that were pretending to like you, you're not friends with them at this time. You probably don't even see them. Okay. You probably are not close. You're not talking to them. Some of them, you probably see them at a glance. You say hello or you mind your business, but you're not entertaining full-fledged relationships with these people or partnerships or friendships. Okay. And the crazy part is that some of these people, somebody that's I'm not some people, but you have a good somebody has a good neighbor that is actually just being used as a pawn. Okay, this might be somebody that's a prison guard. And says they might be under distress at this time because somebody's at least attempted to hurt them in that prison. Okay, somebody that works there or somebody that is in there. But yeah, somebody is pretending to like them as well. There's a prison guard that has to, they have to make ends meet, so they're working at a prison, and it's, they've had attempts on their life, and they're being used as a pawn um to probably gang stalk you or something, or pretend, somebody's pretending to like you. It could be that they're pretending to like the prison guard. Okay, I don't know. Okay. All right. So export restrictions. Oh, I forgot to say. Okay, you might not be friends with somebody at this time. Some of the people that are pretending to be pretending to like you. Someone is a pawn. Okay, someone's being used as a pawn, as a gang stalker towards you. Um, is this not on? Hold on. Hey, what happened to this? Maybe. Oh no. Did you turn this off? Okay, I have to turn that back on because this is starting to get cold. Hmm. Okay, export restrictions and someone under distress could be at the border or shipping and handling or something like that. Okay. Okay, not at this time. This landed on not at this time. And it says, don't disclose new ideas or inventions on your website unless you patent it first. Ooh, wee. It says, not at this time. Do not disclose any of your ideas. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up, but not at this time. You cannot disclose. Don't disclose new ideas or inventions on your website unless you patent it first. Don't disclose that. Wow. Yo, wow. That actually came out in the readings. Wow. I can't believe some of these things came out. Wow. Something about mama. Okay. You could be a mama or it could be your mama. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what that's about. You could be a mom. Okay. You might have ideas. You could be a mom with a ton of ideas, possibly. Please let me back in. Forgive me. Wow. This is somebody it landed on gang stalking. Why did this card land on gang stalking? Of all the cards on the table it could land on, it landed on gang stalking. I need to replay this video. I'm going to rewind it and see because I know it landed on here. Why is it saying, please let me back in, forgive me? This is a gang stalker, okay, being used as a pawn. Yeah, this landed right on gang stalking and pawn right under it. This person was used as a pawn against you, and they want you to let them back in, forgive them. How about kiss? Anyway, how about no? Literally, this person was a pawn in gang stalking you. Gang stalking. This person was a pawn in gang stalking you. Like, give me a break. They're in distress. Who cares? They were gang stalking you. Who gives a damn? Changing it all for you. Changing it all for you. Why the hell say Virginia on the back? Why the hell say Virginia? I couldn't help but see it. Changing it all for you. Wow. Why the heck is they say Virginia on the back of that card? Says be yourself. I saw that. Says be yourself. Just be yourself. Somebody cowboy. Cowboy. One more card in this deck here before I get a new one. All right, so we got some cards out here. Then we have breakup or ghosting you. I saw that, so I'm gonna take that. Something about a homeowner, but it says breakup or ghosting you. Okay. Enemies losing money supply, a bad person. So we have enemies losing money supply. That's what it said. Enemies losing money supply. Former college institution person stalking you. So former college, somebody you went to college with. Okay. And for some reason, it wants to say you have no disease. So we have clinic here, and then right behind this says no disease. But a former college institution, somebody you went to college with, that's one of the people stalking you. Somebody you went to college with. It's crazy. You wouldn't have even thought that somebody you went to college with. Not even that serious, but these people, for some reason, they need to get paid. They want to get paid. Weird. African American, non-native. Okay. African American, non-native. So this could be somebody that's half African, half American. Okay. Um, mixed blood, African and black African and black American, non-native. So this is somebody that's possibly born in Africa, but they have an American parent that was born in America. So it could be this person is born because it says African American, and African American usually means someone born overseas. Okay, but their parent is American, or it could just mean someone's half American, half African. I don't know. They're both their parents. One of their parents is American. One of their parents is African American. But if you're born in America and you're half American, half African, you're still considered an American. So frustrating. Okay. Oh, you don't want me. Why did this card come out? We got a fake moon in the sky. Why did this card come out? Fake moon in the sky. Why? Why you want to tell us that? They're reading something else. You've only been human once. This life only. Has a number 9 at the back. So you've only been human once. So if you've only been human once, meaning you were born human once. Any other time that you were here, you just took over someone else's body. That's it. When it says you've been human once, this means that you were born. You came through the birth canal. That's what I'm hearing. That's what you've only been human once, meaning you've only had to be born one time through the birth canal, and ever since then you've just when when your body um you may have gotten old or however you left that first body when you came back, or in the past you never were a body and this might be your first time being a body, okay, being born into a body. You may have come back before as other, I mean, going into other people's bodies, and like generals and presidents and queens and kings. You may have just been energy taking over those bodies in the future, in the past. So this, when it says you've only been human once, it could be that this time you came back as a human. That's what I'm getting. I'm being told that. So if you were born as a baby in this lifetime, you were meant to experience the human form because it's time for you to be known as you. Okay, I think that's what it is. Um, all right, so what should we put up there? Fake moon. Mhm. Enemies losing money. Oh yeah, we want that. Don't disclose your idea. Um, let's see. Changing it all for you. What else should we put up there? Mm, don't give up. All right. Don't give up, mama. Don't give up, mama. It says mama. I can't say it says mommy. It says mama. Now, if I have a card that says mommy, then I'll put it up there. But I'm gonna have to go with what it says. I'm not gonna make it up on what it says. Now, if you have a deck of cards and you want to put the word mommy and then it flips out and it says mommy, by all means, make it do what it do, you know. But for me, the word mama is what came out, so I'm just going to repeat what I see on the card. Unless it spells mommy, no, there's no magic. I didn't see any magic. It's still mama. I can't lie for anybody. You might want it to say mommy, but it don't say mommy. It says mama. Yeah, I tried. I tried magic. Nah, it's still there. I guess my imagination ain't that good. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's get these cards. Something about travel. Okay. All right, all right. Let's get these cards situated. All right, so this is a part two. It's part one of this video. I started it on another video that I just did, but I had to cut it short because it was already 2 hours in. And that's gonna defeat the purpose of making this video if it's stuck in a 2 hour video at the back of it. Yeah, that's gonna defeat the purpose of this video being heard separately. So I had to make a decision and cut that video short and then start it here. But if you want to see the beginning of this video, it's in the video I post before this one, which is going to take forever to upload because I'm using this camera, and this camera takes forever because the other one messed up. All right. All right. So what's next? Talking about a flight attendant. We already talked about a pilot. We have pilot already up here, and then we have flight attendant. Oh, okay. Let's see if it come out again. Don't underestimate this. Don't underestimate what? Mm. Hmm. Spirits don't care about humans' offerings as devotion. It's not needed. Okay. Spirits don't really need offerings. They can't eat it. They can't eat what we eat. We're humans. Spirits don't eat any food that you put out. They're not Santa Claus. Okay. My family loves you. Okay. You will win. Wow. You will win. Wow. Fighting in spirit world with someone they took out, but they're both deceased. So two people that are deceased in the spirit world are fighting. It could be two different lineages, okay, or somebody that they Somebody, it says somebody, oh, somebody that they took out, meaning that somebody they, like they deceased. Like this person is fighting with somebody that somebody is fighting. So, okay, the person that was taken out is fighting the person that took them out in the spirit world. Wow, they're both deceased. Two people that are deceased are fighting at this time, fighting in spirit. Wow. And they may have, oh my goodness. Oh, that person, the person that they're fighting died in a plane accident. They took out somebody, and then they ended up dying in a car accident, in a plane crash. That's what I just heard. With the flight attendant, and then fighting in spirit world with someone they took out. Both of these people are fighting each other. Flight attendant. Oh, you tell me that somebody that was a flight attendant, a flight attendant. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Opinion. Yes, there are spirits with babies of spirit people in afterlife. Okay. Well, I mean that's good to hear. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. They are they are spiritual. Somebody's spiritual. Somebody is spiritual. A flight attendant. Oh, this person that was taken out is spiritual. So there's a flight attendant. I don't know what's going on. Is the flight attendant spiritual? I don't know. One of these things happened. I is wanting to tell so many different stories. I don't know what to really say. I'm just reading what's on the cards. What's next? All right, that's it for that. That deck is not wanting to show anything else. Ooh, we got a lot to go. Someone likes it when you walk past them. I don't know. I didn't want to say anything, but it wanted to speak out. So, uh I'm about a jackpot, tarot reader, jackpot. But I don't want to make anybody run to the store and pay for something that's going to make them waste gas. So, no, not playing any more games out here. Oh my goodness. Too many came out. Somebody, detective. Let me put these other cards, too many. Detective, somebody next year. Being told to show that next year. Somebody, detective next year. Um, Pretty much, I take the first, start your own business. I said something about tarot reader. There you go. Start your own business. Tarot reading might be your it's probably telling a tarot reader to start your own business. Okay. But you already starting your if you're a tarot reader, that's a business. But it might be saying you're gonna have new ideas. You're gonna start your own business with it. After detective, it's so ironic. It says after a detective shows up next year, you're gonna be able to start your own business. And you could be a tarot reader. I saw jackpot. It said you will win, and then I saw jackpot. But I'm. Oh my gosh! I said I saw jackpot. Guess what's on the table? As I'm saying it, there it is. I said I saw it. Like literally right there. Jackpot. I just said it says you will win, and then jackpot just. I said I saw jackpot, and then there's jackpot right there. Hold on. Mm 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 mm. Alive. Welcome home. Mm. And there's someone else. Someone else. Someone was engaged to someone else. Okay. Alive. Welcome home. And it's so crazy. What's so sad? I'm getting. Um. What happened to the? What happened to that person that was taken out? They were strangled. They were taken out that way, and now they're fighting the person that took them out because that person died in a plane crash, and now they're both in the afterlife fighting each other. That's what I just heard. They did that to them. Wow, that's so crazy. They're fighting. I just heard they're fighting because these are the people that was gang stalking you. Whoever you are, these these two people are fighting each other, but they were both gang stalkers. These people. What's happening is that these people are in the land of the deceased, but these two people are fighting each other because one believed the other. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing they're fighting. The other person is mad because they listened to that person tell them to gang stalk you. So you have two of your gang stalkers in the land of the deceased. One took the other one out, and then the other one died in a plane crash. Wow. If this is current energy, it says that these people, it says both of them are deceased. Both of these two gang stalkers are deceased. But when it says it's right under you will win, and then it says fighting in the spirit, flight attendant. That means that's a plane. That's a plane. And then we have you will win, fighting in the spirit, two deceased people. One of them was strangled by the other one. Okay. But then there's a detective here, and then jackpot. And for you, it says alive, welcome home. That means you're getting a new home, or somebody um survives. Somebody's going to survive some type of planned. Wow, somebody was going to plan something, but you're alive and you're back home. These two people that was trying to take you out, they're gone, they're deceased. But you're walking to your door with a welcome mat saying welcome home, walking in your door, minding your business. While these two people are currently or going to be in the future fighting each other in the world of the living, I mean the world of the spirit, fighting each other because one of them took the other one out. But they were both your enemies. These two people fighting were gang stalkers, were stalking. Wow. You can't make this shit up. That's what I'm hearing. Mm. Wow. If they didn't think that there would be that they would be fighting in the spirit world, oh no, they're taking it there. They're taking it there. Trying to find your platform. Someone's trying to find your platform and then landed on jackpot. Trying to find your platform. Hmm. And landed on jackpot. So who's trying to find your platform? They, I don't know. Or trying to find your platform, but who? Maybe a ex or something, or family member, friend. Maybe a family member, somebody you're not talking to, ghosted you or something. But now they want to know how you're doing, and the only way to know how you're doing is to find your platform. Maybe to see if you're, because maybe if you're a tarot reader, right? They're trying to see if you're on your platform talking about them, or if you're doing a reading, they think it's about them. These are some type of people for real. You can't just do your reading without them being the center of your life as well. And if they do come up in your reading, and it's bad, then why were they treating you bad? Then ask them, or just don't ask them. If they treated you bad and you're on your platform describing some of the crazy things they did, then if they didn't do it, they shouldn't have a problem listening to the video. And if they did do that, they should speak up. They should speak up and apologize. Okay? Instead of looking for your platform to see if you're going to say what they did. Some people, if they may be lying on their platform to get people to hate you. So you just never know. I don't go looking to see if people are talking about me on their platform. I don't give a damn. So because I don't go and look, I don't know whether they're saying lies about me or not. I really don't care. That tells you all about where I'm at. I'm all about focused on getting stuff done. I don't care what they're saying about me. People that actually try to go see what you're saying about them on their platform, insecure. That's how I feel. You're very insecure somehow. Well, I said it depends, huh? Depends, I guess. I saw the card said it depends. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. It depends. Depends on why they're coming to look you up on your platform. That's true. All right. Understanding why you are in fear of your life. Understanding why you are in fear of your life. Understanding who's in fear of their life. Somebody, somebody trying to find your platform. Maybe a detective is understanding why someone is in fear of their life. Yeah, in fear. Understanding why you are in fear of your life. And some people, you could have a lump sum of money, and somebody's like, "Hey, I understand." Ooh, wow. And we have one of the platforms up here. All right, I'm going to put that back in the deck because I don't want that on my table. Stop. You're funny. Something about a bishop. Wow. Blackmailed someone. A bishop blackmailed someone. And why did he do that? Because he's still married to someone else. What's going on around here? There's a bishop. A bishop. Whoa. Engaged to someone else. Still married to someone else. They're married but engaged to someone else. Blackmailed someone. That's why. So the two people that are gone are two as a pastor and a freaking bishop. A pastor and a bishop. Someone blackmailed. Someone blackmailed someone because they were still married and they knew that. So we have someone gets engaged to a new person, but they know that this person that is engaged is married to someone else. So the person that is already still married but got engaged to someone else is now blackmailing the person that knows. No, no, it's not back. No, the person that knows that this person is still married but engaged to someone else is blackmailing or was blackmailing this person. Oh, that's why they got strangled. The person that was blackmailing them was the one that got strangled because they knew this person's secret. They knew. So if it was a bishop, this bishop was still married, but got engaged to someone else, and there was someone that knew about this and decided to blackmail this bishop, and the bishop had this person taken out. Wow. So there's a detective looking at that. Whoa. It says these people were spiritual, supposed to be spiritual. It says don't underestimate. I was wondering what don't underestimate what? Do not underestimate these people that call themselves spiritual when they're religious. This is some type of bishop or pastor. Someone's saying they're not a side piece. That's why they got engaged. This person is married, but the person that they're having an affair with says, well, I'm not a side piece. You got to do something about it. So they became engaged to someone. Well, someone knew that this person was already married and was blackmailing them. Well, if there's a detective wanting to know what happened, um, that's what happened. And if it says that there is two people that are deceased in this, it says there are two people that are already deceased or are going to be deceased in the future. Okay. If this is happening right now, there is somebody that is married but engaged to a new person, and someone else is knowing about it and blackmailing them. When you see this story, these are religious people. It says don't underestimate this story. Do not underestimate these people. They're capable of it. Okay. These people are also okay with the gang stalking program. Okay. They even have people that work in the prisons for them. Don't underestimate this reading. It says make a video about this reading so that their family and friends, when they see this, they're like, whoa, okay. Something about, it says religious person is deceased. Now their congregation can, okay. Now their congregation, anyway, can ease their mind. They finally accept what happened. Mm, mm, mm. Wow. This says they were not divinely led. These people were not divinely led. And the thing is that somebody may have been with an actress. This could have been more than a decade ago that this happened, or it could have been more than a decade that this person has been cheating, has been doing this. But there's a detective here between all of this stuff. Wow. Still married to someone else, being blackmailed. Someone's blackmailing this person currently, or was. I don't know. It's just something about, but eventually, this person that's being blackmailed and the person that they're blackmailing are going to be fighting in the world of the deceased. Whether they fight when when they get old and leave this earth, or they fight because of a death or a crash or something like that. It says don't underestimate these type of people. Don't under officials pretending to like you. These people are in official positions. This person may wear a ring on their right hand. For some reason, it says wears a ring on their right hand. This official, this person may wear a ring on their right hand. So these are officials. But it says that the last time you were here, didn't I just say that you came back as different people? But this time you may have come back as a human through being a baby. So the last time it says officials, and the word officials landed on you've only been human once. Didn't I say that when you came back the other times that you were probably a queen, a king, a president? These are officials. I just said that earlier, and this officials landed on you've only been human once. The other times you were here, you were generals, colonels, you were commanders, you were queens and kings. Last time all the times you came back, and we're talking about specific people that tell the truth, okay? That they're truth seekers. You came in, but if you, some of the times when you came in and you were like a good king, you may have been overthrown, or because we don't hear too much about your history. If you was a good captain, if you was a good um, commander or colonel or general, you come back as officials every time. But this is the first time most of you have come back as come in as a human. But the other times, I literally said it earlier that you came back as officials, people in a position of power. Wow, that's crazy. I actually said that, and that came out and landed right on. You've only been human once. Man, that is wild how I said that, and then that card lands on there. So if next time you leave, if you don't fulfill anything in human form, wow, like, why did it fall on my lap a king? Wow. So I said you were officials, kings and queens. Wow. Cool your temper next time around. All right. Mm-hmm. Silent. Quiet. Okay. Quiet and silent. Immigrant invasion. Take over of this country. Immigrants immigrant invasion taking over a country. Which one? This is, I don't know. Immigrant invasion taking over this country, over a country. Hmm? Yeah, just a little. Okay, immigrant invasion taking over this country. Depends on whose country it is. I think a lot of people felt that way, but that's just a card that came out. So it must be something happening. It wouldn't come out of like 5,000 cards. That's one of the cards that came out on the table. Mm. I'm almost done. The table's almost filled. A getaway. Jackpot. It landed on jackpot. A getaway. And the back says a concert. Have an open mind. Okay. Jackpot. Have an open mind. Okay. There's there's some things that want to come out, and I'm like, I don't feel like addressing that because I don't know what that's about. Sounds too weird, so I don't feel like addressing it. It just sounds too weird. If the card comes out, it seems too weird for me to describe. I'm just not going to do it. Just going to put it right back in the deck. Some things are easy, and then it's just some things it says something about November. Mm-hmm. All right. Essentially. Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's gonna be a headache trying to upload these videos because this when you record with this camera, it takes forever for the uploads to go up on the platform because this camera is just a little different. It comes with, this is the camera that comes with the computer. It just acts a little different. All right, what's next? Something unseen. Okay, the jackpot. You don't see it yet. Okay. Something about smuggling, blackmail someone, somebody's smuggling. That's what we talk about. Export restriction. Wow, export restrictions. Mm. So someone is smuggling, someone's being blackmailed because they've been found out that they were smuggling. And I think some kind of detective is on that. Don't worry, their chance will backfire on them. So they're doing chants. Says, don't worry, their chants will backfire on them. I don't know who's doing chants, but somebody's doing it. Okay. And these are people that are probably trying to find your platform or hoping to do something. Wow. This is another pawn. Hmm. All right. So this is another pawn in their game. So we have tarot reader, copycat readings, or false of false message from spirits or truth spirits. Tarot card copycat readings of false message from spirits or truth spirits. So these spirits are saying yes, somebody is copy. There's a copycat copying your readings and putting out false messages. It says, yeah, the spirits are saying that people they're saying that people are copying them. They're if you'll know if they're telling the truth. Okay, you can just see it. Some people they think people are copying them are misunderstanding um how tarot works. Synchronicities are a theme in tarot world. You want you want to be in you want some of your messages to resonate with other readers or where you're getting your message from. You want at least half of your reading to match most of the tarot readers that are telling the truth. Most of your readings, not all your readings are going to resonate because you'll pick up more other energies around you because you don't live with all these people. They have different environments. But when you're doing a collective reading, most of that should be resonating with other readers. And if you're complaining that a collective reading is resonating with other people and you think they're copying you because it's resonating, but it's a collective reading, if you call it a collective reading, please understand that it should resonate with the others that are calling their readings collective. You should see almost the same cards when you pull out your cards. That's how you know that you are on the right track on picking up the messages. But if you call it a collective reading and all your collective readings don't match anybody else's, where are you from? What planet are you at? Because I don't understand that. So, yeah. If it's collective reading, you should be resonating. I don't know what else to tell you. It says you're laughing. Keep have an open mind, but laughing about your jackpot? Hmm. Laughing. Oh, okay. The copycat is laughing at you. Okay. But at the same time, stealing your content. They're laughing because, okay, because they're stealing your content and they're laughing at you making more content that they can steal. They're laughing at you because you're making more content, although you may suspect that it's being stolen. They're laughing at you all the way to the bank. Okay. They're laughing all the way to the bank while stealing your content. They think it's funny that they can steal your content. Um, yeah, for some reason. They feel like they hit the jackpot when they're stealing your content. Hmm. And some of you're going to be thinking, you're going to be laughing all the way to the bank while they're doing their craziness. Somebody's also being paid to sabotage you winning the lottery. So they may be playing games. They may be rigging the machines Okay, so they know which stores you go to. They may be rigging the machines. Um, I have I have some stories to tell. You should. I wish I had not thrown away all like over like 50 um lottery tickets that I bought throughout the years. They all like the way the numbers that they generate. I should have kept them so I can like show it as I should have just kept it and showed it as evidence on like made a video and so everybody can see. So next time I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a video and show what the lottery tickets generate. I should have been done that. Y'all, you would see that it's rigged. Okay, that is something's not right about it. This feeling for you won't go away. I miss you. So somebody misses you. Man, that just came to me. I should have, that's a new perspective on how I should have saved all the lottery tickets that I bought, and you would have seen that it's rigged. Man, I had proof, and I threw them all away because they didn't win. But you would have seen that too many of them were alike. It was just generating a bunch of numbers that were alike. Um, I'm going to go ahead and put this back in because I don't want to discuss it. Is there's certain things that you just that the energies want to discuss because they want to also put fear in people. And I'm not going to do that with the collective, but they want to bring up certain things. It's like when, oh look, divine feminine. Divine feminine. So divine feminine, you also know someone that's still married to someone else. Go ahead and stop being a side piece to that person. And it says you're no longer a side piece to that person. Okay, so good. They may get somebody may have gotten blackmailed. Someone that you used to date may have gotten blackmailed because someone saw them dating you, but they knew that this person was already in a relationship. Even if you didn't know they were married or in a relationship, long term relationship, someone else did, and they've been blackmailing that person. So I don't know how long they're doing it, but okay. There's some things I'm just not going to read during because the energies are getting too comfortable with me pulling out cards and reading them that they think I'm just going to read just anything that comes out. I'm not going to do it because there was a time when these energies took advantage of us reading cards and then they would infiltrate and start letting certain cards come out and then we felt obligated to address them. And that's when they infiltrated our minds with fear. Okay, with checking to see if there's cameras here, cameras in over there, the doors here, the windows there, the backyard, the front yard, your car, your truck. It's like they start putting, once they see that you're open to just you're open minded to just reading what's on the table, then they start to infiltrate. They say, okay, well, you let that slip, you let that in, you're talking about this, you're talking about that. Well, let's start putting things that we've been putting in your life to put you in fear, collective. So the things that they have used in the past, if I see that coming up when it comes to putting you in fear about your possessions, your property, I'm going to reel that back and throw that right back in the deck where it belongs. Not on this table. Okay, but if it wants to talk about other things that look like it's a movie or the punishment for the gang stalkers, we're all for it. I'm all for it. Okay, let's keep going. But anything that they've been using in the past to try to bring fear to the collective, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to put it right back in the deck because they've already tried that. They're trying to use us to bring it right back. Trust me, energies will use you if you use the cards, they will use you too. So just be able to discern. Use your discernment on what you want to talk about and what battle is not worth fighting. Okay. Just put it right back in the deck. You don't have to read every card you see. Please be able to discern what should be put back in the deck. Okay. Somebody says they're safe, so that's good. Somebody's health is declining, but someone's safe as well. So it could be someone that's smuggling. Their health is declining. Your health is getting better. Theirs is declining. Their health is declining. They might have some type of cancer. Okay. That's for this person that's smuggling. This is a gang stalker. This is somebody that's gang stalking that their health is declining. Okay, this is somebody is also possibly working with export, something about an airplane. Afraid of what exactly? That's right. That's what the divine feminine says. Afraid of what exactly? Something about an airplane. See, we keep having airplane. There's a pilot. Where's that? Flight attendant. Let's see. Where's now we have pilot. Airplane here. Somebody is alive, and it says "Welcome home." So there may have been some type of scare, but someone is alive. Something about a car accident. Oh, okay. Something about a car accident. Oh man, my nose. Why is my nose running? Mm. This is someone. Oh, this is someone that was in a car accident and their health is declining. This is probably one of your stalkers. Okay. Wow. Why does it say? Why does it say plane crash in a school zone? Oh, that's crazy. School zone. So I don't know what's going on there. A car crash, a plane crash, or something in a school zone. Well, that's everywhere. Everywhere has a school zone. Hmm. I will do whatever you like. That's what the card said. This was a car accident. It says car. It says car accident, not a. I mean, car accident, car crash. I think those are two different things. A car accident could just be that you're not hurt. All right. Hmm. This is someone wearing a mask. There's a next street over. It's a male energy. Okay. It's the next street over. A male. This is a male energy. A car crash or car accident. Something like that. The next street over. Hmm. I don't know nothing about it. That's crazy. Oh, okay. So, hmm. There was a there was a I looked there was an accident that happened like around the summertime down here downtown, but when I looked it up, for some reason they only listed it. I was like, okay, what happened? Because I saw the yellow tape like around the summertime. I saw the yellow tape. It's like a couple of blocks down, and I was like, I wonder what happened over there. And then I looked it up on the news. It just said a male. It didn't even say what race. It didn't say how old. It just said a male um was fatally hurt up the street, but it didn't say what kind of how it happened. You know, and because of gang stalking and knowing that the police is involved in gang stalking down here, I doubt that that's how you're supposed to report something like that. Just when I looked it up, it only had a male um, gone. Obviously, you know what I mean. And it didn't say what happened to him, how it happened, and that's all. That's all they wrote. Because I looked up the street and I looked up the news, and that's all they wrote. They didn't say whether he knew any. They didn't say anything. They just wrote it as that and then just left it. So I think because of gang stalking, that these people, when when they hurt each other, they don't even like they already signed on the dotted line to be stalkers. So when they take each other out, they just write it as nothing, or they write the person if it's somebody that they're stalking and that person hurts or gets hurt or does something to themselves. If they want it to be main news, they're going to make it main news. But if they did something to somebody they were stalking, and it just seemed like it was there, let's say it just seems like they just wanted to just like hide it. All they had to do was just say a male or female, and then that's it. Nobody's really looking for the city to be doing the right thing or the state. Nobody's looking for these people downtown to be doing the right thing. They expect people to be hurt, I guess. In the police, when I saw that, I'm like, wow, that's how they described it. They don't even tell you the name of the person, um, where they're from, like something. Just a male fatally hurt. I mean, they said it in other words, but it's just like, wow, really? So you won't even know if it's a family member or a friend the way they wrote it. Mm. This person, I'm not sure if this person worked in some type of hotel or something like that. Import restrictions. Wow. Import restrictions. And then we have export restrictions. What is going on? Your mail is coming. Paper mail. Okay. Your paper mail is coming. Hmm. Your paper mail is coming. Oh no. They have problems with import, overseas travel. Huh. And then it has in the bottom gift. What the freak is on? Get out of here, daddy. And then we have mama. Uh, said gifts coming in. Gifts coming in. And then it has daddy. And then we have mama up here already. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. Mama, daddy. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I'm almost done here. Got a few more cards to go through. An open relationship. This what somebody is still married but acting like they were okay. And they're coming to you. This person that's in an open relationship trying to come to you. This one's like it's burning. Okay. I thought I left that open. Didn't I leave that open? Not sure. It was clicking. All right. Well, it's open now. It's not. It's just the oven. It's the oven. Yeah. I knew. I knew I wasn't cooking anything. Yeah. That's just the smell of it once it warms up. I left the light on. Can you turn that off? Please and thank you. Okay. So an open relationship. Then we have coming to you. This person that's in an open relationship is trying to come to you. And you're like, nope, not a side piece. Goodbye. Nope. And this person is still married to someone else, being blackmailed by someone. But the so crazy part is that when you entertain this person, somebody may think it's okay to blackmail you. Okay. And this person is like, they will do whatever you like. And you're like, nope, because you're the divine feminine. It says someone that's still married is trying to come towards you, or someone that's still married is letting you think that they're in an open relationship. And it could be. Maybe they're acting like they're in an open relationship, and that's how you both met. Or maybe they were single and now they're in a relationship after you met. Well, who knows? Divine Feminine says you're not going to be someone's side piece. Okay. Because you deserve better. Remember, it says you deserve better. You're about to be checking your bank account in like with jackpot. Check your bank account. Jackpot. Your mail is coming. Oh my goodness. Something about your father or your mom or your mama or something like that. Are you still single or with someone else? Someone wants to know if you're still single. You still single or not? Let's just put that right back. But I get it. I'm almost done. That was funny. That was funny. Someone thinks you're taking too long. I could be taking my. I feel like this video is the cards are taking too long to come out. Mm. And my nose itching. All right, I'm almost done. This is the last um of the cards. I cry when I think of losing you forever. This is one of the energies coming out. Someone cries when they think of losing you forever. And this is somebody, um, this feeling for you won't go away. I miss you. Thinking of losing you forever. And they remember the time when you were laughing together. That's what I'm getting now. Someone remembers when you were laughing. Okay. And there's a copycat that wishes to laugh just like you. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to mimic your laugh. Okay. They're trying to laugh like you and they can't because this person remembers the way you used to laugh. And they're trying to mimic it, but they can't do it. They're trying. That's crazy to try so hard to be like someone else. Like you're even trying to laugh like them. That is pathetic. Hmm. Just be yourself. I think it said that earlier. Be yourself. Maybe it said that in the part one of this video. Be yourself. Part one of this video is in the last part of the video that's going to be uploaded before this one. It might take me several. It's going to take me a while to get these uploaded because it just takes a while. Okay, do we have any cards coming out here? I'm gonna assume I'm done if I'm not getting any more cards from here. Seen as a hero. You're gonna be seen as a hero? Wow. Seen as a hero, huh? Somebody is going to somebody that has been seen as a hero that has passed away. There are people that used to believe in them is going to have to accept the truth that this person was no good, but that's somewhere else. Not an inside job. Something's not an inside job. Okay. Something about a tower moment. It wants to be acknowledged here. The tower moment for someone, for something here. Maybe that's someone, uh, um, someone that's getting their bad karma. Their health is declining, and that's their tower moment. Oh wow, they are not sorry for what they did. Didn't I just say it was a karmic? This is a karmic, and they used to be an official. They used to work as an official person, or they do work. So this person that's about to have their tower moment, they are not sorry for what they did, and so their tower moment is coming, and then their health is going to be declining. This might be somebody working with something that's do with smuggling, because my eyes went to that, something with blackmailing and smuggling. Said don't underestimate them. This official, that because they are not sorry for what they did. They're not. A lot of these people are not sorry for what they've done. They just sorry they got caught. Look at this. Life lesson. Life lesson. Wow. With kindness. Life lesson with kindness. We'll call you. Hmm. You are in my thought many times. It brightens my day. This is somebody that said they will call you. This person is going to call you because you're in their thoughts. And it's kind of like being around you But the same time says this person is not sorry for what they did. Whatever caused you to not be talking, they're not sorry for ghosting you, for disrespecting you. But when you're in their thoughts, it brightens this person's day. They will call you. Why do you need the reading to tell you this person will call you? Because just thoughts of you brightens their day. There could be good people that call you. Um, somebody there's somebody that's with kindness. Okay. Um, there's somebody that's kind that will call you and they mean well. Okay, because you're in their thoughts and you brighten their day. But then there's also someone that is not sorry for what they did to you. Okay, in a haunting in a karmic's home. Jealous person gets karma. Wow, I didn't even see that there. Wow. A jealous person of you is going to get their karma. Something about haunting in their home. They're getting haunted by their own, possibly by their own cult, by their own um, religious, their religious um, thoughts. Something's haunting them, but it could just be certain energies. They're just keeping them awake, messing with their stuff, but it's something that they know about. Whatever is haunting them is something they know was haunting you. They sent towards you to haunt you. Now it's coming haunting them too. Okay. It's just whatever's happening is some entity is mad at them and now it's haunting them. But these entities all work together. The ones that do evil. There's no honor among thieves. All evil entities hate each other, but they work together to take you down. And so if you have a person that has been trying to take you down and now they're being haunted by something that's trying to take them down, it's the same energies they were working with to take you down. Now it's just working on them. So if the government is working to take you down and now they've turned against this person that was helping them to take you down, it's just the same entity, is the same government that was trying to take you down, that they helped to try to, this person helped the government to try to take you down. Now the government is against them. And so they're using the same methods they used against you that they sent this person to do to you. They're just using that same method against the person that did it to you. There's no honor among thieves. Evil demons don't like each other, but they work together to take down a common enemy. Somebody that's kind or somebody that's evil. They don't care. There's no honor, no loyalty. So they'll attack each other, but they'll be friends, fake friends, until it's time to attack each other. So there's your tower moment there. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm done with this reading. Oh, darn. I'm always thinking I'm done. I'm going to use the cards I used to use before I made my actual oracle cards. Bring these back into the picture. Looks like you're taking too long. And why is that a problem? It's my channel. If I'm taking too long, then find someone else to listen to. There are other channels. All right. So these are the cards that I used to use all the time until I made them into oracle cards, which I show in some of my other videos. All right. So what do we have here? Let's clarify this reading. All right. Moved. Knight of Cups. Someone's confused. Okay. What are you confused about? Someone moved, or you're going to move. Battle. Okay. All right. Upset. Someone's upset. Sexual preference changing. Two of Wands. So new beginnings or staying put. You got to make a decision. All right, one more card for this reading. All right. Somebody remember your kind words with kindness. Kindness. And you are in their thoughts. It brightens their day. They remember your kind words. It says you're going to choose your battles wisely. With the Ten of Swords, didn't I say they're not sorry for what they did? So I said this might be someone. This someone that's not sorry for what they did. So the Ten of Swords mean that this person is calling you because you've pulled back your energy and the thoughts of you saying kind things to them. You are in my thoughts many times. It brightens my day. They will call you. Now, why does it have to tell you that they will call you? Okay, because they're looking for you to be to shower them with kind words. Okay, and this could be family or friends or future person. Future person could be someone in the future. Who knows? We're hoping someone in the future doesn't, like do you wrong, but you never know. Wow. And what's so crazy is that it's saying there's an official that's not sorry for what they did. Hmm. I think I said that already. I'm not sure. There's a prison guard that's not sorry for what they did. Hmm. There's an official, which is one of them is at least a prison guard, and they want somebody to be quiet. They want this. They want somebody to keep silent. Somebody wants a prison guard to keep silent. Hmm. They wanted them. They wanted to quiet them. There's a prison guard also that's a good person, and they're being used as a pawn. Um. Oh man, what happened here? So, I don't know. Um. These officials are not sorry for what they did to that person, that prison guard, because earlier we got that they did something very awful to that prison guard, um, and they wanted to silence them, but they're still alive. It says they're still living, but they ganged up on them or had prisoners fight this person or. But anyway, that's just one of the stories. If somebody's looking that up, that was an official that authorized that. I mean, but that's just a lot of energies are coming up because that's a lot of things going on in the world. Okay, not just the collective. A lot of people are going through some of these things that are on the board here. Hmm. We're talking about religion, prison guards, jackpots, divine feminine, your ex, people in marriages but being blackmailed by someone that knows that they are married but dating someone else. We have deceased religious people. Import export restrictions overseas. The import restrictions, it says overseas travel. Um, Talks about your gifts coming in and that you deserve better. Okay, something or some things in here were not divinely guided. Mm-hmm. Some of all these things are life lessons. Okay, starting your own business. Someone pretending not to like you is probably gang stalking. That's what it says. You're probably not associated with this person at this time as far as friendship is concerned. It's something about a community, something about a good neighbor. Um, we talked about pilot, flight assistant, and there was a airplane. Okay, someone's trying to find your platform. We did talk about a copycat. Okay, also you had a college, somebody that you went to college with is part of the gang stalking program. Um, Someone wants to know if you're still single. Your mail is coming in for some reason. Maybe there's a gift coming in for you because you deserve better. Check your bank account for some reason. Um, for whatever reason, this reading wants you to check your bank account. Check it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and. This, I have to do this because I, if I do it different, it's going to take a picture, and I don't want it to do that. Hmm. Um, let's see.